Hello, it's me again, Charlie Snowshoe. The lady here talking about strength, and I thought, you look at strength two ways. One is the way when you work, you get a lot of power and get all muscled up. I look at it the other way around too. Is strength. Is that in the early days, we all know we only had a treaty. We only had treaty, and that wasn't really working. And the government was doing whatever they liked. And in order to find out what the strength is in another way is that in the 60s I went up to Three Cabin Creek. I always repeat this story. Went up to Three Cabin Creek between Christmas and New Year. I was a poor trapper and I had to go and visit my traps. And excuse me, going up towards the camp, there was a smoke in the bush. And nobody is supposed to be out on the land unless an out trapper. That's way up. Even 150 miles, people used to come into town up the Peel River. And to spend Christmas and New Year here. And I was really puzzled with what's going on, and I was thinking negative. I thought maybe some crazy fool is checking out traps while everybody's in town. Because, there's no other way of going to see smoke, and we never hear nothing about anything that's going to happen. And so I went up the bank, crawled up the bank in the snow, and there was a big road there. So the smoke was coming from the truck. And I asked this guy, hey, what's going on? Oh, he said, we're looking for oil and gas for oil company. We're doing seismic work. That's new word to me. So later, in the meantime, they was already starting to work concerning treaty and the elders way back, like Jim Couey, Andrew Stewart, Nat Norbert, and John Pascal, all these people, they got together in here, and then they kind of form a little group of people that started working all the way along the Mackenzie Valley. And the young people got aware of it in Yellowknife, and they start doing something. So they start doing something concerning the treaty, start looking for their rights. In the meantime, the group in the Yellowknife were working, the young people were working there, and they formed up a group to start working on everything. I was working up at, say, about 100 miles from here, a place called Cowboy Creek. I was working there, and come back. I went to Nuvik and I met Freddie Carmichael. He was a pilot. He was getting all the business out of oil companies, and yet he asked me a question if I work for oil company. I said, I just come back from one. He said, are they looking after the land? He told me, I told him, like, what? And he said, are they throwing garbage in the place or anything? We weren't at the camp. We had our own little camp. We were cutting logs and willows and stuff like that. James Wilson and Neil Robert and I. And he told me that they're not supposed to be damaging the land. They're supposed to look after it. They're supposed to keep it clean and all that. That's when I walked away from the oil companies. And he made me think. And in the meantime, George Erasmus, he came up and he's involved in a group in Yellowknife, and I think it was called Indian Brotherhood at that time. And he was informing the people a pipeline word came out. They're going to put a pipeline down there. He's informing the people that the pipeline they're talking about is not going to do us any good and we better do something about trying to stop it. So he went along in Mackenzie Valley and he got some support workers working for him, and they got all across up into Alaska, Yukon, Nunavut, today is Nunavut, and right down across Canada that we all what they call a Southern support. So they all got together, and I always said that the elders never knew how to talk English. They'd never been a day in school, and yet they spoke against that pipeline. And this is where the government had to come in. He couldn't walk away from it, and he set up an inquiry. Judge Berger was there, did the inquiry. Took him 4 years, and he put a 10 years moratorium, freeze on the land. Nobody's to go on the land until the land claim is settled. So that's what I call strength. That's what I call power. It's when all the people get together, they kind of twist the government's mind around because they couldn't walk away from it. And it happened. It happened. Until now, today, we still got no pipeline. That's the power we have. The strength and the power. I guess you call it in a mental way. So, this is something I want to share with you concerning. There's two ways of looking at power, you know. One is when you work, you get all muscled up and get toughened up and all that stuff. But there's other way you look at it is that when you group of people get together and they go towards the government, and the government have to listen to them because there's a lot of power and a lot of strength in that area.